Are you curious about how much you can earn in different parts of Canada? Whether you're planning your move or just exploring your options, knowing the minimum wage in each province and territory is crucial. Stick around to discover the latest minimum wage rates across Canada and see how they can impact your budget and lifestyle. If you're thinking about relocating, this information is a must-have to make informed decisions. Welcome to Moving to Canada, your ultimate guide for everything you need to know about relocating to this beautiful country. If you're planning to move here or already on your way, this video is a must-watch. We'll break down the minimum wage in every province and territory, giving you a clear picture of what to expect in terms of earnings. And hey, don't forget to check out the links in the description for free resources and guides to help you every step of the way. Also, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to stay updated with the latest immigration news and tips for settling in Canada. Number 1. Alberta. Let's kick things off with Alberta. As of October 1, 2018, the general minimum wage in Alberta is $15 per hour. This rate applies to most employees, but there are a few exceptions. For instance, students under 18 years old earn $13 per hour. Alberta also has specific minimum wages for some salespersons and domestic employees, set at $598 per week and $2,848 per month, respectively. One unique aspect in Alberta is that employees must be paid for at least 3 hours at the minimum wage each time they go to work, even if they're sent home early, unless they're not available to work the full 3 hours. And if meals or lodging are provided, the maximum deductions from the wage are $3.35 per meal and $4.41 per day for lodging. Knowing these details can help you plan your budget more effectively if you're moving to Alberta. Number 2. British Columbia. Next up, we have British Columbia, where the minimum wage is $17.40 per hour as of June 1, 2024. But it gets a bit more specific for different types of workers. For example, live-in camp leaders earn $138.93 per day or part-day worked, while live-in home support workers get $129.62 per day. Resident caretakers have their own rates too, with $1,041.80 per month plus $41.74 for each suite in buildings with 9 to 60 residential suites, and $3,548.63 per month for buildings with 61 or more suites. British Columbia's higher minimum wage reflects its higher cost of living, especially in cities like Vancouver. So, if you're eyeing a move to BC, make sure to factor in these wages when planning your expenses. Number 3. Manitoba. Moving on to Manitoba, the minimum wage is $15.30 per hour, effective October 1, 2023, with a planned increase to $15.80 in October 2024. Some groups of employees are excluded from this minimum wage, including domestic workers who work less than 12 hours a week, those in approved training programs, and election officials, among others. This gradual increase in the minimum wage aims to keep up with the cost of living and economic conditions in the province, ensuring that workers can maintain a decent standard of living. Number 4. New Brunswick. In New Brunswick, the minimum wage is $15.30 per hour, effective April 1, 2024. One key thing to note here is the provision for overtime compensation. Employers must pay their employees the greater of 3 hours of pay at the minimum wage or the minimum overtime rate for those hours, or the actual hours worked at their regular wage rate. This means that if you're working overtime in New Brunswick, you're guaranteed fair compensation, which is great news for those who might be looking to work extra hours. Number 5. Newfoundland and Labrador. Newfoundland and Labrador increased their minimum wage to $15.60 per hour on April 1, 2024. This was a significant increase aimed at improving the earnings of workers in the province. Understanding this can help you plan your finances better, especially if you're considering moving to this beautiful eastern province. Number 6. Northwest Territories. The Northwest Territories have a minimum wage of $16.05 per hour, effective September 1, 2023. What's interesting about the Northwest Territories is that their minimum wage is adjusted annually based on the percentage change in the Consumer Price Index, CPI, for Yellowknife and the percentage change in the average hourly wage, AHW, in the territory. This ensures that the minimum wage keeps up with inflation and changes in the average wage. Even if the percentage change in CPI or AHW decreases, the minimum wage will not go down, providing a level of stability for workers in the territory. Number 7. Nova Scotia. In Nova Scotia, the minimum wage is set at $15.20 per hour as of April 1, 2024. The Minimum Wage Review Committee, which includes both employee and employer representatives, conducts an annual review to ensure the wage rate remains fair and reflective of economic conditions. This collaborative approach helps maintain a balanced and fair wage for workers in the province. Number 8. Nunavut. Nunavut stands out with the highest minimum wage in Canada, set at $19 per hour as of January 1, 2024. This significant increase from the previous rate of $16 aims to address the high cost of living in this remote territory. If you're considering a move to Nunavut, this high minimum wage is a crucial factor to consider, as it helps offset the higher expenses associated with living in the north. Number 9. Ontario. Ontario's minimum wage is $16.55 per hour, effective October 1, 2023. However, there are specific rates for different groups. For instance, students under 18 who work 28 hours a week or less when school is in session, or work during school breaks, earn $15.60 per hour. Hunting and fishing guides have their own rates, with $82.85 for less than 5 consecutive hours in a day, and $165.75 for 5 or more hours in a day. Home workers, who work from their own home, earn $18.20 per hour. These variations ensure that all types of work are fairly compensated, making Ontario an attractive destination for a wide range of workers. Number 10. Prince Edward Island. Prince Edward Island has a minimum wage of $15.40 per hour, which will increase to $16 on October 1, 2024. This steady increase aims to keep up with inflation and the cost of living on the island, ensuring that workers can afford to live comfortably. Number 11. Quebec. Quebec's minimum wage is $15.75 per hour, effective May 1, 2024. The province has seen a significant increase in its minimum wage over the past few years, from $12 in 2019 to the current rate. This 31% increase reflects the province's commitment to improving the standard of living for its workers. Quebec's current rate places it third in the provincial ranking for minimum wages in Canada. Number 12. Saskatchewan. In Saskatchewan, the minimum wage is $14 per hour as of October 1, 2023. However, not all workers are covered by this minimum wage. Exemptions include farming, ranching, and market garden laborers, certain care providers in private homes, babysitters for temporary or sporadic work, athletes while engaged in their sport, volunteers for nonprofit organizations, and individuals with disabilities working in educational, therapeutic, or rehabilitative programs. These exemptions are important to note if you're moving to Saskatchewan, as they may affect your earnings depending on your job category. Number 13. Yukon. Finally, we have Yukon, where the minimum wage is $17.59 per hour, effective April 1, 2024. Yukon's government is focused on making life more affordable for its residents, and this minimum wage increase is part of that effort. Regular adjustments based on economic factors help ensure that workers can keep up with the cost of living in this northern territory. So, there you have it, a comprehensive look at the minimum wage rates across Canada's provinces and territories. Understanding these rates is essential as you plan your move, helping you make informed decisions about where to live and work. Don't forget to check out the links in the description for more free resources and guides to help you on your journey to Canada. And if you found this video helpful, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to stay updated with all the latest tips and information on moving and settling in Canada. We hope you now have better understanding of minimum wages across the Canada. Remember to subscribe so you don't miss out on new content, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.